What's up, Raider Nation? It's your boy Samoanraider back at it again with another video. And yes, I'm back with a late night with Samoanraider. I couldn't do it last week because unexpectedly I went to work, last minute call, and I couldn't do it. I'm sorry, but I'm here now doing the video for you guys late night and on a Saturday night. It's a bye week, so why not do it this week? We don't have no games this week. It's going to be a kind of a boring week because, you know, the Raiders don't play, but it's okay because Raider Nation, Samoanraider is here to stay. So let's get going with this whole thing. So I'm going to just give my thoughts on how I seen the game with the Broncos and what the things, the positives and the negatives that came out of that game that that everybody can look at, because this Raiders team is a different team. I believe so, and I know the rest of you guys should see that as well. So where do I start off? We start off. Obviously, we did get an L in the losing column, 16-10, but it was more like a moral loss or a moral victory. I don't know, but we lost and it was a close game. And there's a lot of positives we could take away from this game, and a couple of negatives. First of all, defense played great. They played awesome. They played really good. And you got to give a lot of credit to Ken Norton Jr. for making this roster this defense, this roster alone, play the way it's been playing so far. We've been a great defense. We're not the top. We're not the best defense, but we're staying in games. We're keeping games close. We didn't allow Peyton Manning to score a touchdown since 2003. He's been scoring touchdowns constantly every single game since I think about 03, somewhere around there. Every single team he played for. But last Sunday we held them to 0 touchdowns, no touchdowns at all. The only touchdown was late in the fourth quarter, or I believe the third quarter, where Derek Carr did throw a pick 6, but we were driving down the field. We were driving down the field for the lead. A negative I can take away from is Janikowski. Obviously, if you guys don't know, Janikowski didn't have a great day. Just like that. Just as simple as that. He did not have a great day. He missed 2 field goals that he could have easily made, but he did not make them, which could have put us right at the game. If you look at it, we were 16-10. We were 10, they were 16. They beat us, and here we go, another Sunday. But if you look at it, those 2 field goals, 3 plus 3, if I'm correct, equals 6. So that would have been 16-16. Might have been an overtime game, or maybe they should have never got that pick 6. They should have never ran down the field. We could have just kicked the field goal, but no, we kept going. But you cannot blame. I don't know if you could really blame Derek Carr for that throw. And a lot of people say, you know, it's on the wide receivers, because the wide receivers did not even look. You know, Seth Roberts was cutting in. Also Cooper. They were both cutting in. It was either going to go to Cooper or Seth Roberts, but it ended up in, what's his name's hands? Chris Harris Jr., Calvin Harris, whatever his name is. You know, that was a great pick 6 by him, you know, taking you into the house. I was like, oh, my gosh, what are we going to do? We're in the game. We're not even getting blown out. We're staying in the game. A lot of Bronco fans thought we were going to get blown out, but we did not. We were driving down the field. We could have done a lot of things. Charles Woodson, C. Wood, Hall of Famer. Oh, my gosh, the best player on our team right now, C. Wood. Obviously, he's going to get that gold jacket right when he retires. Right when he says he's going to retire, 30 seconds later, he'll get that gold jacket just like that. I believe it, man. He's still balling out at 38, 39. Happy birthday, yo. I know he wanted to get on. He wanted to get his hands on Peyton Manning's balls. Pause. I don't know why he said that. That was a super mega ultra pause moment right there. But he see what? So who cares? He got 2 interceptions in the game. A great interception. The second one was just unbelievable, looking like Spider-Man out there. But even with those turnovers, we wasted those turnovers, not really doing anything. We could change this whole game around if we could go down the field and score, do something. We only got 1 touchdown and a late field goal that came in the fourth quarter. We could have done so much, but we didn't. Defense, I give them an A+ in this game, an A mother-freaking plus, because they held Peyton Manning in that crazy offense to 0 points on offense. Our offense, I would give it a C. I wouldn't give it an F, but I give them a C because they were driving down and the little mistakes couldn't get them going. And that big play, the 4th and something, and we throw a screen pass. Oh my gosh, man. Us Raider fans, we go through so much, man. We go. But honestly, we've been through worse. That's why I was just like, man. But even though we lost, it wasn't a bad loss. And I don't like making excuses for our Raiders because a W is a W. Just win, baby. That is the motto. Just win. No matter if it's ugly or if it's pretty, win. Just win, baby. That's what Al Davis always said. Rest in peace, Al Davis. But we need to step up as a team and finish. We need to finish those games. We need to come back. We need to be the team that takes the lead and keep scoring and scoring and scoring off of turnovers. I know Derek Carr isn't really consistent, but he's doing the best that he can, and he's been a leader. He has. Latavius Murray has to pick up that running game because, honestly, with 100 game, these other games he hasn't really done much. And I just hope that he picks up his slack. I know Roy Halu's right there, Uso brother. Ooh! So, he's doing his thing, getting out into the open field. Amari Cooper, man, what can I say about this dude? This dude is a beast, but we need to get the ball to him more. I love what I'm seeing from Crabtree as well. He's like our 3rd down wide receiver right there. Just throws Crabtree. He jumps in the air and grabs it. Crabtree, man, I love it. He's a great free agent signing so far. Alden Smith, a great free agent signing so far with Khalil Mack. Oh, my gosh. But, my condolences to Justin Tuck, man. I hope he gets better. I hope he comes out strong. I know he's injured, and they named that he'll be out for the rest of the season. So I hope that Justin Tuck can come back strong and play the way he's been playing with us. But, I hope for a quick recovery for Justin Tuck. But so far, that's we got to move on, Raider Nation. We got to move on. This is our bye week. We got to rest this week. We're going into San Diego next week. South Oakland over there. So I hope we could come out with the W. They lost on Monday night. They choked like they always do. So they lost, and we're still in second place, Raider Nation. Still in second place. That's still great. So if we can stay in second place, if we could keep winning, they go to – that's one of the biggest games, them and the Broncos game. But the Chargers go into Lambeau Field and play the Green Bay Packers, which should be a loss. I don't want to say anything else, but I hope that they do come out with the loss and put them at, what would that be, 2-4? That'll be 2-4, and we'll go into South Oakland and make them 2-5, and we'll be 3-3. 3-3. But that's still not saying that we've been doing bad, but we can pick it up, Raider Nation. We're still there, man. We're an improving team. We're looking good, and we need to just pick up the pieces and finish these games off. Finish these games off. But Raider Nation, I'm going to get to you guys' questions right about now. I put up a post on Instagram. If you don't already follow me, at Samoanraider on Instagram. Shout out to all of my followers out there that gave me a question. So I'm about to read them right now. So let me pull it up. How y'all doing, Raider Nation? Y'all doing good? That's good, man. Raider Nation, whether we're in LA or Oakland or San Antonio, in my heart is where the Raiders belong. I think that's how Mikey says it, so I don't know. So let's go. I know I got a lot of questions pulling up, man, so I'm going to try to answer these questions as fast and as accurate as I can because I'm not trying to take too long, not trying to take up this whole night. So let's go. First question, truth is king. What part of Samoa is your family from? I'm from Western Samoa. There's American Samoa and Western. I'm from Western Samoa, but my family is all from Savaii. It's like there's 2 parts of Western Samoa. They're from Savaii. I forgot what the village is called. Things Fualalo. That's what it's called. Fualalo. But hey, thanks for asking the question. I hope I answered the question right, but I haven't been there since 2007. But I'm hoping to go back to Samoa because, Samoanraider got to go and represent, Woo! Let's go. John, no last name. How many wins do you think we'll get this season, and do you think we'll still have a shot at the playoffs? Good question. I've been answering this question. I've always been asked this question, and I'm still sticking to what I picked at the beginning of the season. I feel like this is a team that'll go 7-9, or 8-8 at the best. I went 6-10 or 7-9. That's still an improvement from last year. So if we go 8-8, that'd be great. If we go better than 8-8, awesome. So yeah, I mean, at this track, at this pace, we're gonna be looking like a 7-9 team or an 8-8 team. And do we have a shot at the playoffs? Yes, of course we have a shot at the playoffs. We have a shot at the playoffs no matter what, until the last couple of weeks. So I still believe that we do have a shot if we can still build and still make some surprises and win some victories that people think that we won't win. So I do hope that we do win this and go to the playoffs. Hopefully be second place, at least in the AFC West. You dig? Raider_Michael. Hey, what's up, fam? That's my family. It's been a while. Haven't been kicking it or talking with y'all. Raider_Michael. You guys all know him as the Real Raider Way, the best Raider Instagram out there today. Why you never hit me up no more, fam? Haha, JK, ML, and R, my boy. Hey, I'm mad. I've been so busy, bro. Honestly, I've been so busy, man. Work's got me hung up, man. I mean, the wedding's done, so I mean, I'm trying to do the best I can to do this, but it's been a while, bro. We really do need to kick it. I miss y'all. I miss my family, late nights. Yeah, I know Pookie Zato, AWP, my nigga Vanilla Raider, Marsh, all you guys, all the fams out there, man. I miss talking to y'all. We all need to kick it one time for the one time when we come to Carson. I'm just joking. All right, Michael Robb, 75. Do you think Amari Cooper could win Rookie of the Year? Of course he can win Rookie of the Year. He's the best wide receiver out there so far this year. As a rookie, of course, he's light years ahead of all these other receivers that was in his class. Obviously, Kevin White, people thought that he was going to be up there with him. And Devontae Parker. Ain't nothing taken away from Devontae Parker or Kevin White, but obviously you guys see Amari Cooper is the best out there. Jameis Winston, Marcus Mariota, they ain't cutting it. But I have a strong feeling that Amari Cooper has a great chance of being Rookie of the Year. If he gets a 1,000-yard season and we have a good winning record, of course, put in the books, Amari Cooper, Offensive Rookie of the Year. No, Rookie of the Year. Let's go. J-Miss23, what position do you think the Raiders should draft in the first 2 rounds? Cornerback and cornerback. We need some cornerbacks. No, cornerback and safety. We need cornerback and a safety. We really need help in the secondary. Moving on. Osner 94. I hope I said your name right. What's the update on the stadium situation in Oakland? Do you see a possibility of us going to LA? I do not know what's going on. I haven't kept up with them, but I've heard that what's his name? Floyd Kephart pulled out of the deal, and he's not going to be doing nothing for Oakland. I don't know if Oakland has another plan, and if they have another plan awaiting the Raiders getting a new stadium in Oakland, I don't know. And LA, I don't know. It's up for grabs. They say that we do have a LA investor that's willing to share the Raiders with Mark Davis and move them to Oakland. So we don't know. I don't know till January when the official voting goes on. But honestly, don't tell nobody. I think the LA investor is Magic Johnson. But don't tell nobody I told you. But that would be pretty crazy if they did come. So I don't know what's going to happen. But, hey, Raider Nation, we still love our Raiders no matter where we at. All right. Moving on. Only One Nation, _. Shout out to the bro, Only One Nation. Always doing great edits. Go follow him on Instagram if you haven't already. Which player have you been most impressed with so far? Most impressed with? Let me think. I'm trying to think off the top of my head. You know who I have been impressed with the most that I didn't think was going to do that great? I'd say Michael Crabtree. The way he's been playing, the way he's been real cool with Derek Carr, real cool with Amari Cooper, and he's been playing great, man. He's a great complimentary wide receiver to Amari Cooper. And, we have a lot of other young studs out there, but Michael Crabtree's doing what he can do. Like I said, on third downs, he's our third down receiver, putting in work. So he's a pretty I'm impressed with him, man. And I did want him in the free agency. I know a lot of people didn't want him because he was a whiner, but Michael Crabtree is still a baller. He just needed a real quarterback. Come on now. If you had Kaepernick as your quarterback, I would want to leave too. So come on. All right, moving on. Raider Kid _209. Do you think Latavius Murray will break out after all the mistakes he made with the Raiders? Do you think Latavius Murray will break out after all the mistakes he made, or will the Raiders draft the running back next year? I'm hoping he does break out. He shows a lot of flashes of being a great running back, a great solid running back to grow with Derek Carr and Amari Cooper, with this young team on offense. And as far as getting a running back next year, I'm not too sure. I don't know if Ezekiel Elliott is going to come out next year. I don't know. But if he doesn't step up this year, obviously, and we have to go another direction, I would want to draft a real good running back next year that could break out and be one of the young studs with Amari Cooper. With our young class of receivers, with our young class of great players on our team. So I'm hoping he does the best that he can do. But moving on, Drowning _fish 24. Do you think the Raiders are still going to make the playoffs this year? Like I said, I'm not sure if they can, but they do have a chance at making the playoffs this year. The way they've been playing and showing them, if they can stay consistent, they can make the playoffs. If they can stay consistent and just win, baby, then we can make the playoffs. Luke _the_Raider. What's our chances of making the Super Bowl in the next decade? Oh, next decade? Oof, we have a great chance. I say the Super Bowl, give us 2 years. 2 years. We're going to start competing this year. We're going to start rising this year. Next year, we're going to start competing. We might get into the playoffs next year, depending on where we go and where we put these pieces at. And then the following year, playoffs. Super Bowl. Count that. Or this year too. Why not us? Super Bowl 50. Let's make some noise. Whew. Ryan.May 10. What players have disappointed you this season? The most this season? There has been some disappointing players. Obviously, Trent Richardson, he got cut that fast. Another player that's been disappointing me, Rod Streeter. I love Rod Streeter, but I don't know what the heck is going on with him. He hasn't been getting a lot of play time. But Rod Streeter, man, I'm hoping that you can come back soon and play with us. But he has a lot of potential, especially when now that we have an Amari Cooper and a Michael Crabtree. And if Rod Streeter could come in and play like he's the old Rod Streeter that we do know and Rod we trust, man, that would be great. But Rod Streeter, I'd say the most disappointing because I can't think of. And DJ Hayden, too. Everybody's disappointing player. DJ Hayden, oh my gosh. We wasted a first-round draft pick on this. Great story. But bro needs to ball out. He letting receivers look like freaking Jerry Rice out there. Baba Litz. I hope I'm saying that. Whew. Do you believe that JDR and his staff can turn this thing around for the long haul? Yes, I can. I do believe. I believe in JDR, Jack Del Rio. I do believe in him and the staff. This staff is doing way better than the last past staffs that we have been having for the whole Reggie McKenzie era. This is a great start. This is a new overhauled defense. Our offense is great. Well, we do have some questionable play calls and stuff like that, but it's way better than I've ever seen them. And I believe that this is a team and a staff that can take us to the next level. Moving on. Abraham _Zarate 24. Why is Cooper a fucking monster? I don't know, man. He's just a monster, man. Amari Cooper, obviously, hands down, is the greatest receiver that we have drafted since Tim Brown. Drafted at least. One of the best receivers. You can already tell just the way he catches the ball and the way he makes people miss tackles, the way he makes these Pro Bowl cornerbacks look like rookies out there. Oh, man, Lord knows what he can be doing in the next couple of years growing with Derek Carr. This dude's going to be a fucking Hall of Famer. Mark my words for that. King Zion 9087. Do you think Amari Cooper will be the best wide receiver in the rookie draft in this rookie draft class? Yes, he already is. He already proven it. There is no one near him in this rookie class that can top him. He's a fucking monster. Yeah, just like Abraham Zarate said, he's a monster and he's the best wide receiver, hands down. No one is near this dude. Even that whipping old one hand catching, one life, one time wonder. Ugh. Okay, I just messed up what I was gonna say. Moving on. How did you become a fan? Okay, man, I said this in a couple of videos. In my first video, of course. How did I become a Raider fan? I became a Raider fan, I believe in 03. 03, the year after they lost the Super Bowl. I didn't know they went to the Super Bowl the year before. I just started watching football. I just started watching football. I thought it was pretty cool. But the Raiders wasn't the first team I liked. I almost became a Bronco fan because the Broncos was the first team I've ever watched on TV. I watched them on TV, and the first play they did was a touchdown. I'm like, oh, damn, this team is pretty cool, man. Oh, man, what are they called? The Denver Broncos? Okay, man. They look pretty cool. So the next week I watched football game, and I forgot who the Raiders played, but the Raiders came out, and damn, I seen that black and silver, like, hey, I could dig that. So I dug deeper into them. I started buying stuff and started wearing it. And then I started looking back in their history. I was like, oh my goodness, I'm a Raider for life. I all started with those colors, the black and silver, because we got the best fucking jersey, the best colors in the NFL. No one can doubt that. Everybody be wearing it. So that's how I became a fan. And I started following since then. And I haven't seen a winning season since then. But 8-8, hey, that's the best we can do. That's the best we can do. I can't wait till we go to the Super Bowl this year. But yeah, I hope I answered your question. That's how I became a fan. All right. _ Pedro 707. Thinking of having kids soon? Honestly, yeah, I've been. I want some more Raider babies, you know. Honestly, I have, but I don't know. Brandon _ David. What do you think about the Raiders? What do you think the Raiders organization should do with DJ? DJ Hayden, man. I love this dude as a person. Hate him as a player. What should we do with him? We should do what we did with CM Moore. If we could get a pick out of him, say bye-bye. I say we trade him, but I doubt anybody want to trade him, man. I don't know, man. We're keeping him because I know Reggie McKenzie doesn't want to look foolish with picking him. We could have obviously picked him in the second or third round that year. But I want to trade him. I don't want him on this team no more. X Garcia 90. Do you believe Mark Edwards will fill in well for Tuck? Yes, I believe so. But I don't think he's playing defensive end. I think because Alden Smith and Khalil Mack is playing defensive end. But if he comes in defensive tackle or some snaps, yeah, I do see him filling in for him. He's getting more snaps, and then he's starting to grow with his defense. So I like that we have depth at our defense. So I mean, Justin Tuck, man, it sucks to see him go, so early in the season. But we do have some complementary players to back him up. Obviously, not going to be Justin Tuck, but they can do the best that they can. Moving on. Christian H 530. Which free agent pickup has impressed you so far? Like I said, Michael Crabtree. I love this dude and the way he's been picking up his slack and helping Derek Carr and his wide receiver core. You know, he's doing real well. Someone I wish we did not let go is James Jones. Oh, my God. This dude, James Jones, is balling out. He's balling out with the Green Bay Packers, man. I'm happy for James Jones. But as a veteran wide receiver and a free agent receiver, I love what I'm seeing from Michael Crabtree. And I hope that we extend his contract after this year because he's a Raider, not a whiner. The real Raider way. You should answer Raider _ Michael's question. Bro, I did. I did it. Man, shout out to the real Raider way, yo. If you guys don't know, now you know. Go follow him on Instagram. The real Raider way. That's my homie. That's the fams. Raider Nation. Roby _ 12345. What is the best improvement this season? And what's up, TJ? Yo, what is up, Roby? It's your boy TJ. What's up, Roby, man? Best improvement this season that I've seen, defense. Defense is doing real great. Run defense, of course. That's a big improvement from last year. We're doing way better on defense. Oh, man. All right, all right. I got more questions. AV underscore rise underscore and underscore grind. Samoanraider, what do you think about cornerback David Amerson we picked up a couple of weeks ago? I feel like he's playing good for us. I haven't seen a lot of him, but I know we did pick him up. I believe he came from Seattle. I'm not too sure, but he's low-key been playing pretty good. I see him around the ball a lot. So, I mean, it kind of sucks because seeing number 29, I would think that's Brandon Ross, which was a baller, man. I like that dude. But I haven't seen too much of David Amerson, but I would say that he's a cool player. I see him around the ball. I don't see a lot of big plays from him, but um, I dig it. I dig it a lot. Austin Air 94. And also, do you think Aldon Smith will improve, and how long do you think his suspension will be if he gets any? Um, yes, of course he'll improve. He's only getting started, man. I'm seeing him. He recorded his first sack, I believe, last game, man, which was great. He's growing with this defense. Him and Khalil Mack, oh my gosh, this is such a great young defensive line, man. I love him, and I know he'll improve a lot. I know we make a lot of fun. We make a lot of fun of. We make fun of these Widener players because they across the bay, and we don't like those Widers. So, but in the silver and black, man, that silver and black make anyone look good. But I don't know how long his suspension is. I don't know when he's gonna have another court trial or whatnot. But I hope it doesn't take too long because we need this dude on the field, especially with Justin Tuck out. Aldon Smith has to play some full reps out there, yo. Lightskin underscore Pharaoh, what do you think about Musgrave's play calling this season? On third downs, why not throw the ball and Heaney out there? Ooh. Musgrave's play calling is it's iffy. I see a lot of conservative and I see a lot of creative plays. On the creative plays, I love them. On the other plays where we keep running the ball, even though we get like 2 yards, 1 yard, and on third down, man, I don't like his conservative play. And we need to let Derek Carr sling the ball with the receivers that we do have, man. We're playing too conservative. I know we don't want Carr to, throw picks or anything, but we got to throw it down the field a lot more than what we're doing right now. And, the play calling could be better, but it's better than what we had last year with Greg Olsen. That's shitty old offensive coordinator. Yeah, moving on. Puppy hole sway. Pause. Is DJ Hayden a bust or will he improve? So far, this is third year. He's a bust to me. Like I said, love the dude as a person, but don't like him as a Raider on the field. He's been a bust so far. We could have got him in third, fourth round, second round. Raiders all the way underscore. So more Raider, what do you think the Raiders should do to win the Chargers next Saturday? We need to rush. We need to do what we did to Peyton Manning and put a lot of pressure on Crybaby Rivers. And also, offense has got to step it up and start slinging the ball. We got to start moving that rock and get into the end zone. And Sebastian Janikowski got to make them field goals if we want to win this game. So we just got to do a lot of things on offense correct. Defense, play the same way you played against the Denver Donkeys and put a lot of pressure on Philip Crimea River. Simple as that. Hey, anybody out there got any extra tickets to the Charger game? I'll buy it off of you, yo. Or just take your boy Samoanraider, as a wedding gift, No, just joking. I don't like begging. But, I mean, if you guys did, that'd be tight. Shh. All right. Okay, y'all. I'm gonna get into a couple more questions, and that should be it. But I love answering you guys' questions. I could be here all night. Psych. No, I can't. Okay, let's see what other questions I did get. Michael Robb 75. Do you think Amari Cooper will be rookie of the year? Like I said, yes, he will be rookie of the year. Of course he will, because he's the best player out there right now, doing the best he can. I mean, I think that's about it, Raider Nation. That's all I got right now. About to delete that post. Thank you, Raider Nation, for all those that asked me a question. I answered them. I hope you guys enjoyed this late night with some more Raider. I know I'm supposed to be doing this Sunday night, but kind of messed up last week, so I did lag. I hate I hate admitting that, but Raider Nation, your boy Samoanraider is here. It's a bye week, so Raider Nation, party up, have fun, be safe. Next week, we're going into South Oakland, baby. Raider Nation about to black out that stadium. We about to get that third W. Let's do this, Raider Nation. Who's hype? You hype? I'm hype. Everybody's hype. Let's go, Raider Nation. With all that said, Raider Nation, don't forget to follow all the bloggers that are on here. Shout out to a lot of the new bloggers. I forgot you guys' name right now. Follow the TTC. The TTC is funny. You know, there's a Pistol 213, Anonymous Raider. Corey made you laugh. Corey be making me laugh, for reals, though. I said Pistol, Original Raider, and all those other people that we already do have out here. Shout out to all of them. If you guys don't follow me on Instagram at Samoanraider. Follow me on Twitter at SamoanXRaider. If you guys do want to see some gameplay, I'm gonna be joining Twitch and trying to do some gameplay and doing like answering some questions while doing gameplay. If you guys like to see that, put that in the comment box below. Raider Nation, that's the end of the show. Your boy Samoanraider is out.